Good morning. May I please have your attention for several announcements? Thank you. Today's weather forecast indicates a potential for severe weather. Spring ISD guidelines request officials suspend outdoor events if lightning occurs within 6 miles of the stadium. If a suspension occurs, safety instructions will be provided over the PA system. Please return to your vehicle or buses or go to the concourse area. Thank you for your cooperation with these safety measures. Parents and guests. Before we begin today's special graduation ceremony, we have a few reminders to ensure a dignified and respectful ceremony. All guests should remain in their seats during the ceremony. No one is allowed to stand in or block the stadium aisles during the graduation ceremony. Please refrain from walking to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat. In accordance with the laws of Texas and in the event of an emergency, we ask that you identify the nearest exit. Most importantly, let us remember as we begin this event that it is indeed a very special, dignified, and formal ceremony. Please make sure that all cell phones are turned off at this time and that they remain off out of respect for today's ceremony and the graduates being honored here. We also ask that there be no noise devices, excessive yelling, or interruptions. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain in your seats until the graduates are dismissed. Your students will meet you in the parking lot by your vehicle. Thank you for your cooperation. On behalf of Spring ISD, thank you for joining us today as we wish you a safe and enjoyable summer. Now, let's open our Spring Early College Academy graduation ceremony. Welcome everyone here today, and a special welcome to everyone who is watching the live stream from home. We are so excited to be able to host this event at our beautiful Planet Ford Stadium. At this time, I would like to ask that the Spring Early College graduating class of 2021 please stand so that we can salute them with pomp and circumstance. Let's give these students a big round of applause. Congratulations to the students here today. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand for the national anthem and pledges to the flags.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, guests, Spring ISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Watson, and Cabinet. I am Kristine Guidry, Principal of Spring Early College Academy, and I'm so excited to be here today to celebrate the Spring Early College Academy class of 2021. Thank you to our students, our families, and the Spring Early College Academy staff for your commitment, support, and tireless effort to make Spring Early College the best that it can be. To our Board of Trustees, thank you for your ongoing support to the Spring ISD community. Today would not have been possible without your unwavering investment in our students, especially during this past year. While this school year has been anything but ordinary, we are so glad to be able to celebrate our seniors both in person and virtually. Class of 2021 Alphas. You made a commitment 4 years ago to attend Spring Early College Academy, and you knew it would require time, effort, and a resilience to keep working through the good times and the tough times, and there were definitely tough times. But there's a saying that my husband uses all the time. He uses it with his students and our family. He says, tough times don't last, but tough people do. You're definitely a tough, resilient group, and despite all that has happened over the last 4 years, through all of the challenges, you have found a way to not only overcome, but to succeed and to excel. This class has been one of the strongest classes in the history of Spring Early College Academy and has earned an impressive 86 associate's degrees and over 5,500 collective college hours. Yes, definitely something to celebrate. I could not be prouder of how tough you are, how far you all have come since making that commitment 4 years ago. I know that you will carry that resilience with you into whatever adventures you seek next, and I look forward to hearing about your future success. Graduates, all journeys begin with the love and support of your parents, guardians, and extended family who have guided your direction and supported you through the years. It is especially important these last years, and we'd like to recognize those individuals. Would all parents and guardians please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your tireless support and love for your graduates. We have many others with us here today who have been instrumental in your success and have provided countless hours towards your high school development. At this time, I would like to introduce the guests on the stage. Representing the entire Spring ISD Board of Trustees today, we have Rhonda Newhouse, President, Position 5, Winford Adams Jr., Vice President, Position 4, Kelly P. Hodges, Secretary, Position 2, Justine Durant, Assistant Secretary, Position 3, Dr. Donald R. Davis, Position 6, Jana Gonzalez, Position 7, and Dr. Deborah Jensen, Position 1. Without the board's vision, our school would not exist. Let's give a big round of applause for our Board of Trustees. On behalf of U.S. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, I would like to recognize Alexandra Smith, here with certificates today for our valedictorian and salutatorian. I would also like to recognize our esteemed superintendent, Dr. Rodney Watson. A big thank you to Dr. Watson for his vision and leadership of the district. Let's give our superintendent a big round of applause. Also with us today are members of the Spring ISD Superintendent's Cabinet. If all cabinet members could please stand to be recognized. Dr. Kathleen Farrell, Director, Educational Services and Partnerships, Lone Star College, North Harris. We truly appreciate and value this partnership and the opportunities it provides to our students. On the stage with us, we have our valedictorian, Cody, Chou, salutatorian, Pearl White Tran, and our 2021 class president, Carissa Poorman. Last but not least, I would ask that our Spring Early College Academy faculty and staff please stand and be recognized. At this time, I'd like to welcome Board President Newhouse to the podium to make remarks.
Thank you for that introduction. Let me first say good morning to all of our honorees and their special guests. And students, good morning to the best day in Spring ISD, graduation. Graduates, your big day has arrived, one that you and your families have worked hard to achieve. Again, my name is Rhonda Newhouse, and I have the honor of serving your school board president. Before I was elected to the school board, I worked for 34 years as an educator. In all my experience as an educator, the best day of the school year was always by far graduation day. I have always viewed graduation as the end of a momentous journey and the beginning of a new adventure. When I look out into the audience and see all of your shining faces, I see so much potential and an opportunity for each of you to change the future for the better. Truly, it is in your hands. We live in difficult times, but we have faith in you. We have faith that you will help see our world through whatever trials the future holds. Today, although the coronavirus may have kept us separated physically, I want you to know that we are not apart. Not really. We are still together and united in spirit, and that's what matters. We've all gathered for this special event because we want to celebrate you and your hard work in every way that we can. If we've learned anything over the past year, it's to not take each other for granted. Class of 2021, you did it, and you deserve all the cheers and accolades that will be showered on you today. But you didn't do it by yourself. For the past 18 years, you've had a host of parents, grandparents, extended family, teachers, and close friends holding you up and cheering you on through thick and thin. And I know you had some days that were a little harder than others. But graduates, you get home and start showing off your diploma. Make sure that you give all the supporters you have today and those in other places a great big hug. Tomorrow, you will start the first day of the next phase of your life. Graduates, you may have heard the saying, life's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm not sure who first said that, but as an analogy for life, It's pretty good. In life, as in a marathon, you have to pace yourself if you want to reach the finish. I might go one step further and say, life is both a marathon and a sprint. The challenge is figuring out when to give it all that you have and when to ease up and enjoy the scenery. Graduates, you will succeed in your race if you remember to patience. At times, your life will be a marathon, a sprint, or something in between. But if you cherish the journey, destination will naturally feel like a victory. So class of 2021, good luck on your journey. You are a very special graduating class. You are graduating at a singular moment in history. I cannot wait to see what each of you will make of it. So a special note, today is your day. You are off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. And you're on your own. And you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. All the places you'll go. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Spring Independent School District, congratulations each of you, class of 2021, and all the best. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Board President Newhouse. On behalf of Spring Early College Academy, we appreciate everything you do on our behalf, our campus, and our entire team. At this time, we will hear from our class of 2021 Saluatorian, Pearl White, Tran.
"2021, our graduating year has finally arrived. My name is Pearl Tran. I'm honored to be this year's Saluatorian and the one who begins our commencement. I welcome family, friends, faculty members, guests, and my fellow peers to celebrate our class of 2021's graduation ceremony. Thank you for taking time out to come, especially during social distancing times, to show your support. As we inch closer to crossing the stage, we bring with us years of numerous high school memories and, of course, the experiences of many trials. It's been a long 4 years. We've grown from the tiny freshmen who hauled around 5-inch binders, from barely squeezing through crowds in the hallways at our old office building to swinging our arms at the huge space on Lone Star campus, where exercise is guaranteed whichever building you go to. We are now stepping into the new territory. Through hurricanes, a pandemic, snowstorm, and individual struggles, we still managed to focus on reaching this milestone. 4 years is just the right amount of time to spend in high school, to learn, meet others, make mistakes, live that high school experience, and grow, and then move forward. Enough time before senioritis hits this last semester. You can interpret it as a sign for change. I hope each graduate here takes their memories and lessons with them. As we walk out the gates of our imaginary purple building, we leave behind this routine of early mornings and waiting for buses. In the midst of it all, we were growing teenagers who needed guidance and care. There are many people in the audience right now or in our hearts who have been our backbone cheering us on, who have given advice or inspired us, our family who sacrificed and wanted the best for us, the teachers who continually show up, don't forget the faculty members who have been a helping hand behind the scenes, and our friends who maintain our sanity and keep things lively. A huge shout out to these individuals and all others who have shaped you and walked with you to this finish line. We are grateful for the people who have motivated us to reach our goals and to keep moving forward. I also recognize that each of us hold our own determination and perseverance to forge our paths here as we become not only graduates but young adults. Now we'll need a little guidance here and there, but we're on the edge of independence. Many places we will go, all 105 of us. Our paths will diverge, each of us to go on to do as we wish. Do not allow fear to hinder your capabilities. I hope you go into the world with an open mind. To the class of 2021, I congratulate your accomplishments. We celebrate us and our future. Like the obstacles faced in high school, your strength will pull you through more life challenges.
Thank you, Pearl, for that inspiring speech. I would like to ask Pearl to stand. While at Spring Early College, Pearl served as a member of the National Honor Society, Youth Leadership Council, Student Council, and STEM Club. After graduation, Pearl will focus on a STEM major at the University of Texas at Austin. She has been awarded over $250,000 in scholarships. Pearl is the daughter of Marlo Ford. May I please have Ms. Ford stand and be recognized as well? Let's give a big round of applause to Pearl and her family on a job well done. Thank you, Pearl. Now we will hear remarks from our class of 2021 valedictorian, Cody Chou.
Greetings, class of 2021. It is my great pleasure to be your classmate and friend throughout our 4 years together. I would like to first start the speech by giving thanks. Then I would like to share an important lesson I have learned in my 4 years here. First, I would like to give thanks to my family, parents, and my sister, Lisa, for supporting me throughout this journey and beyond. I would like to thank Mr. Schmitz for mentoring the Science Olympiad team. From state competitions to online tournaments, you were always there as a teacher and as a friend. I would like to thank the Science Olympiad team for being one of the best and most supportive communities on campus. I would like to thank Mr. Cook for inspiring me to learn and study history in college. His constant devotion to teaching world history pushed me to compete in National History Day and UIL Social Studies. I would like to thank Ms. Martinez for being a role model and support system in our AVID classes. I would like to thank Ms. Hill, Principal Ms. Guidry, and Ms. McKeah, my emerge counselor, for supporting me throughout my college application process. Most importantly, I would like to thank the class of 2021. Because of our small class size of 105 students, I have felt personally connected with everyone. From Harvey to online classes, you guys have made my 4 years the most enjoyable anyone could have. Throughout our 4 years, we learned how to survive floods, hurricanes, pandemics, and winter storms. We learned leadership in our clubs, communication in our classes, and study habits in our homeworks. And in our 4 years, we learned how to be better humans. We studied subjects from moral philosophy to socioeconomic principles that shaped our viewpoints and challenged old ones. As a result, I would like to share one lesson that resonated with me personally, albeit it is a very technical lesson. In biology, the concept of altruism, the moral practice of helping other beings, isn't a single definite term, but a mathematical concept. Also known as Hamilton's rule, the idea of altruism and giving back to the community is something that just makes mathematical sense. With a simple formula, R times B must be greater than C, where B is the benefit gained by the recipient of altruism, R is the genetic relatedness of the altruistic to the beneficiary, and C is the cost suffered by the donor while undertaking the altruistic behavior. Natural selection will always favor the altruistic act. However, the exception to this rule is that too much altruism can also harm the lone organism. According to this rule, a successful organism is one that selfishly gives, someone that gives back to the community and themselves. Thus, the idea of selfish altruism is important in the field of evolutionary biology. Although we are not simple organisms, I think it's important to realize this mathematical rule, because whether we like it or not, mathematics is an accurate tool. Thus, I ask you, class of 2021, to remember to give back to the community and to yourself, to love and improve oneself and others, to work on yourself and others, to strive for the strenuous life. No matter the trade, professional, career, the betterment of the self, the mind, and others ensures the success of a community for generations to come. Never in my 4 years would I imagine how quickly life will pass by. Soon, in the blink of an eye, we will have families, start careers, or innovate the world. Regardless of what we do, I wish my best luck and the warmest congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Cody, for such a thoughtful speech. At this time, I'd like to ask Cody to please stand. While at Spring Early College, Cody served as president of the Science Olympiad team, captain of the UIL Science team, and a member of the UIL Social Studies, Computer Science, and Mathematics. He served as an Alpha ambassador, co-founded SAT Prep Services for Spring Early College, volunteered at Robertson Middle School, and served as a tutor for chemistry. Cody competed in the U.S. Chemistry Olympiad and the U.S. Biology Olympiad. participated in the NASA High School Aerospace Scholar Program in Engineering and Research, and conducted biochemistry research at an MIT Caltech-sponsored program. He was a U.S. Chemistry Olympiad National Qualifier and an international finalist for the New York Academy of Science Combating COVID-19 Challenge. Cody has been accepted into 19 colleges, including all 8 Ivy League schools, and has been awarded the Gates Scholarship, the Horatio Alger National Scholarship, Robertson Scholarship, and Questbridge Scholarship College Prep Scholar and National Math finalist. Cody will attend Harvard University in the fall and study biomedical engineering with a minor in history. He plans to attend medical school and obtain an MD, PhD to continue his research interest in cancer prevention and genetic engineering. Cody is the son of Mickey Chou and Wai Chou. Can I please have Cody's parents stand and be recognized? Let's give a big round of applause to Cody and his family and a job well done. Cody. At this time, we'd like to special tribute to our honor graduates and Lone Star College graduates. Honor graduates are designated as graduates of the top 15% of the class and are recognized by a gold cord. Honor graduates, would you please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Students earning an associate's degree from Lone Star College North Harris have met the 60-hour requirement for Associate of Arts or Associate of Science degree. Students who earn their associate's degree are wearing a white Spring Early College stole today. We would like to recognize those 86 students who have earned their associate's degree. Lone Star College North Harris graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. It is our goal that Spring ISD students serve in their community while in school and make a commitment to volunteerism throughout their lives. This involvement can and does positively impact our communities and citizens, as we believe volunteering equals success. Dedicated service graduates earn a total amount of at least 120 volunteer hours throughout high school, with at least 40 of those hours in service to Spring ISD. Those DSD graduates are recognized with a silver cord for their service. This class of graduates has a combined total of 8,314 volunteer hours. At this time, we would like for all of our dedicated service graduates to stand. Thank you for your time and dedication serving in Spring ISD community and schools. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, you have heard the accomplishments and service of this class. For their efforts, hard work, and accomplishments, the Spring Early College Academy class of 2021 has been offered $11,051,843 in scholarship money to date. We are so proud of all this class has accomplished. We are now ready for the presentation of 2021 graduating class, and in a moment, our district superintendent, Dr. Rodney Watson, will come to the podium to certify these graduates. As principal of Spring Early College Academy, I am honored to share with you that these seniors, prestigious members of the class of 2021, have met the criteria to graduate. They have met the standards of the Texas Education Agency along with the requirements of the Spring Independent School District. They have earned the right, the honor, and the privilege to be members of the 2021 graduating class of Spring Early College Academy. I will now ask Dr. Watson to step forward for his remarks and to officially certify our graduates.
Good morning. Students, you made it. As we look back on the past year and a half, all of the struggles and good times that you've had, you've made it to this point. The students gathered here today have worked hard for the last 13 years to reach this point. And today, their hard work is paid off. Let's give them one more round of applause. Spring Early College Academy graduates, you should be proud of your accomplishments. Parents, families, teachers, you too should be proud. The support you provided these students along the way have helped them reach their academic goals. Students, as you pursue your goals, whether it's college, a career, or military, or whatever else you decide to do or what you have imagined, remember the lessons you have learned throughout your education. Build upon those lessons with new experiences and share them with others. Continue to dream and continue to grow. Build upon those lessons with new experience. In a quote by Maya Angelou, she says that I have learned that people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Board President Newhouse and members of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you this high school diploma with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
Dr. Watson, President Newhouse, Mr. Miranda, Dr. and host, Dr. Farrell, we are ready to present diplomas. Will you please join us on the stage? Seniors, please prepare to come forward. Students, parents, and guests, it is appropriate to applaud for our graduates, but please remember the dignity of education. Every parent deserves to hear their child's count. Our Associate Principal, Tanisha Lee, will begin with the reading of the name.
Cody, Chou. Pearl White, Tran. Carissa Catherine Poorman. Dimitar Milanov Davikov. Mohammed Ayman Hameda. Hilana Chantel Nicholas. Rodrigo Cervantes Gonzalez. Quinn Mai Chou. Emily Sophia Gongora. Joshua Alexander Hernandez. Jonelle Borja Leon Guerrero. Lynn Nguyen Nguyen. Ashley Romero. Bhagwant Singh. Maggie Elizabeth Sterling. Samuel Venegas. Rejoice Ogechekwu Akpudo. JC Alba. Mariah Jade Amaya. Chanel Sandrine Atalco. Anissa Shantain Awolawo. Adriana Benitez. Musette Aklilu Burhain. Aiden William Bennett. Lauren Michelle Botley. Chase Joseph Bounds. Kevangel Borhall Burrows. Susan K. Serta. Gabriela Chalico. Anika Kristine Chavez. Jonathan Joseph Contreras. Isabel Alexandra Crowder. Adrian Nicholas Cruz Jr. Gabriel Angel Cruz. Madeline Lee Diger. Michaela Jean Diger. Truck 9 Win Dane. Karina Lauren Davila. Reese Taylor Dees. William Christopher Dossie. Nicholas Allen Dugas. Mark Anthony Espericueta. Liliana Nicole Estrada. Cassiel Farah. Angelique Graciela Garcia. Gisela Hassel Garcia. Lisbeth Alicia Gonzalez. Tyler Ryan Graff. Kevin Aziel Gutierrez. Fahad Hamed. Ariane Elise Hendricks. Destiny Crystal Hernandez. Leslie Marlon Hernandez. Iris Diane Herrera Cortez. Riley Noel Host. Lydia Isis Ibarra. Mariana Natalie Jimenez. Nastasia Michaelisa Joseph. Sydney Criesa Joseph. Rhonda Safiri Kong. Ariana Lopez. Daniela Geraldina Martinez Samosa. Kalani Y. Martinez. Jeremiah Julius McShawn. Adriana Rachel Miranda Ramirez. Miranda Nicole Mullis. Joyce Allison Mercia. Lillian Ty Lynn Nguyen. Josiah Jermaine O'Neal. Diego Enrique Ochoa. Jordan Elizabeth Ferris. Dylan James Persley. Isabel Shokafe Rad. Isabel Marie Ramos. Jonathan Chase Rose. Alan Jermaine Richardson Jr. Andrea Yuri Rodriguez. Giselle Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez. Eduardo Ruelas. Jasmine Nicole Ruiz. Aaron Raymond Salazar. Alexa Nicole Sanabria. Lisette Sanchez. Annalisa Consuelo Santillon. Valeria Fernanda Cervellon Ariano. Jacqueline Soto. Umi Nadella Diemi Sao. Caleb Jamal Temple. Genesis Latoya Thomas. Ali Tovar. Jaime Aaron Trevino. Lydia Faye Udawson. Julia Delfina Villacorta Zamora. Ruben Andres Villanueva. Shahana Lee Wade. Journee Kaylin White. Ariel Janae Williams. John Alexander Wood.
As students make their way back to their seats, parents, I'm going to ask you to get your cameras ready. Students, go ahead and stand. Class of 2021, you have made the transition from high school students to high school graduates. This time, please move your tassels from right to left as a declaration of this accomplishment. So students, let's get a great photo. If you can please turn to your right and face your parents so that they can get a picture. Now let's turn 180 degrees to your left. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Now we will hear a brief remark from our class of 2021 President Carissa Poorman as we close out this ceremony and wish all of our graduates much success in the years to come.
Hello, and greetings to the class of 2021 and everyone who has come to celebrate this moment in our lives. My name is Carissa Poorman, and I have had the pleasure and honor of serving as the class of 2021 president. We have come here to celebrate the next step in our journey to become everything we have dreamed we would become. Our 4 years of high school have been filled with so many memories we will never forget. We endured a devastating hurricane that affected many students, a self-taught AP Human Geography class. Even though Mr. Bob tried his best, always remember, we are achievers. A campus change to Lone Star, a global pandemic that changed our lives, and even a snowstorm. We also got to experience Friday clubs, multicultural fairs, field day, and trying to sneak off Lone Star campus for food. Many of us have spent countless nights stressed and on the verge of a mental breakdown over assignments that now seem so small and irrelevant. We have to give thanks to those that got us through it, Quizlet and group chats. Thank you to all Spring Early College teachers and staff for putting up with all of our complaints and whining these past 4 years. Thank you to Mr. Stewart for being such a great class sponsor. We couldn't have asked for a better person. Thank you to Ms. Hill for not giving up on any of us, even though you have what might be considered the most stressful job at early college. Thank you to Ms. Martinez. We couldn't have made it here without Avid. And lastly, thank you to Ms. Guidry for returning to early college and saving us. To the class of 2021, I wish you nothing but the best with whatever you decide to do. We have finally made it to the end of this chapter. For some of us, it was a lot harder than others, but it is time we will always remember. As we move forward with our lives, I would like to remind you to reflect on the words of Maggie Kuhn and continue to speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Thank you.
Thank you, Carissa. And thanks again to the class of 2021 for 4 wonderful years at Spring Early College Academy. We know that everyone is excited to reunite with their families. I would ask that we dismiss in an orderly fashion. Family and friends in the audience, please be patient as our graduates march off the field to pomp and circumstance.
Thank you, audience, for your patience. We would ask that you dismiss in an orderly manner as you leave the stadium. Have a good day, and thank you for coming to the Spring Early College Academy graduation.